right, so City Manager, I believe you're going to introduce some new city employees.
Yes, I do.
Joining the ranks of public service employees.
So we've had the pleasure of having the proclamation read, represented by two of our longest tenured employees, as I'm here to introduce some of our newest employees here at the city. The first person that I'd like to introduce is Joe Lamberson. Joe is an administrative assistant in the city manager's office. He has a Bachelor of Arts in Communications and Political Science from the University of Illinois, which is going to greatly help him, as one of his roles in the city manager's office is going to be providing administrative support to our communications function and our public information officer. He also is going to be the first face that is smiling as you walk through the door. He has, okay, so I'm biased. This is my office. Joe is absolutely awesome, and we're really lucky to have him. So welcome, Joe. The next person I'd like to introduce is Miranda Zarati. Miranda is a legal assistant. She has come to us after 7 years of experience as a legal secretary with Tungate Law Offices in Watseka. And she is going to have the pleasure of providing support to our city attorney and assistant city attorneys. And in particular, she's going to be administrative support for city court, which is no small task. So I also want to welcome Miranda. Next person I'd like to introduce is Brian Perkinson, who is a database administrator in our information technology department. Brian's most recent employment was with Area-Wide Technologies here in Champaign, where he worked for 12 years. And he was the point of contact for the city of Champaign in our contract with Area-Wide. So, we were kind of lucky to steal him away because he was awesome to work with there. He's even more awesome to work with here. He's going to be doing database administration, but he's also going to be responsible for our migration and support in our new core software project, which again, no small task. Glad to have someone with a smiling face and lots of competence to help us through that. So thank you, Brian. And in keeping with this evening's theme of budget, which will be our post-council study session, I've got two financial analysts, or a financial analyst and financial technician that I want to introduce. Courtney Kuzmanoff is the new financial analyst. She comes with a Bachelor's of Business Administration from University of Illinois at Chicago. She most recently worked for Busey as a tax specialist for 4 years, and she's going to be the person who's going to be handling all of our revenue estimates. So she'll do our property tax levy estimates, our budget preparation, revenue and cost analysis, our financial forecasting, all the things that tend to be the foundation for our big fiscal decisions. Courtney hit the ground running and came right in the middle of our budget process, and remarkably, she is still here with a smile on her face. So welcome, Courtney. And then finally, I'd like to recognize Shannon Myers, who has been promoted from the position of Account Clerk 3 to Finance Technician. Shannon, it's just amazing to me because I remember when Shannon started at the city, so I don't know if that means that I'm old or Shannon's old, but Shannon has worked for 18 years in our finance department. She used to be the person who handled payroll, so she is one of the favorite employees here at the city. But now she is going to be responsible for budget review, salary and benefit projections, purchasing review, and handling a lot of the support and mechanics that our departments need when they're doing their budget work here at the city. Shannon, it is a pleasure to have been able to promote you. And so with that, Council, I'd like to introduce our newly hired and promoted employees.